Have you ever caught yourself wondering why some people seem to stay sharp, energetic, and full of life well into their 80s and 90s, while others seem to slow down far too soon? Maybe you've noticed friends or loved ones aging at completely different speeds, even if they're the same age. It's not just luck or good genes. In fact, there are small, powerful secrets many seniors overlook. Habits and choices that can add years to your life and life to your years. The truth is, 90% of seniors are skipping these longevity boosters, not because they don't care, but because no one ever told them how simple and effective they are. But that's about to change. In this video, we're diving into 6 science-backed longevity secrets most people over 60 are missing. These aren't complicated routines or expensive supplements. They're doable, practical changes anyone can make, starting today. And trust me, once you understand them, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Let's begin with something that might surprise you. One of the most overlooked secrets to longevity isn't a superfood or an exercise routine. It's purpose. Yes, purpose. That sense of meaning and direction in life. Studies show that seniors who feel they still have something to wake up for, a reason to get out of bed, live significantly longer and report much higher levels of happiness and health. And no, your purpose doesn't have to be climbing mountains or launching a business. It can be as simple as caring for your garden, mentoring a grandchild, volunteering once a week, or even learning something new, like painting or playing the piano. You see, the brain and the body are deeply connected. When your mind believes you have something worth living for, your body follows. Energy returns, sleep improves, stress lowers, and every system, from digestion to immune response, benefits. So take a moment to reflect. What gives your life meaning now? If that's unclear, don't worry. Start small. Say yes to something that sparks curiosity. Over time, your sense of purpose will grow, and so will your vitality. Another longevity secret most seniors skip: staying socially active. And no, we're not just talking about chatting with someone at the grocery store, though that's a good start. Deep, consistent social connection has been shown to be just as important as diet and exercise when it comes to living longer. And yet, as people age, it's all too easy to withdraw, especially if retirement, health issues, or loss have changed daily routines. But here's the thing. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it's a health risk. Chronic loneliness has been linked to increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and even early cognitive decline. But the opposite is just as true. When you stay socially connected, your brain stays sharper, your heart stronger, and your spirit lighter. Whether it's joining a local walking group, attending a community class, or even picking up the phone to call an old friend, these moments of connection are like vitamins for your soul. Now let's talk about movement, but not in the way you might expect. You've probably heard that staying physically active is key to healthy aging. But here's the secret most people miss. You don't need intense workouts or fancy gym memberships. What really matters is regular, gentle movement throughout your day. In fact, long periods of sitting, even if you work out once a day, can counteract many of the benefits of exercise. The magic lies in consistent motion. A 10-minute walk after meals, stretching in the morning, light gardening, even dancing in the living room to your favorite song. All of these keep your blood flowing, your joints happy, and your metabolism humming. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency, and most importantly, it's joy. Choose activities you actually enjoy, and you'll be far more likely to stick with them. Imagine this. You wake up, stretch your body with a few deep breaths, step outside for a bit of fresh air, tend to a few flowers, and maybe even share a coffee with a friend later. That's already 3 of the longevity secrets at work: purpose, connection, and movement. And you've just started your day. Now that we've begun to explore some of the most overlooked keys to lasting health and happiness after 60, let's continue building on that momentum. There's something beautiful about discovering that the small things we often overlook can be the very things that transform how we feel every single day. And one of those things is what's happening on your plate. Let's talk about food, but not in the restrictive, diet-obsessed way the world sometimes treats it. This is about nourishment, longevity, and energy that lasts. One of the biggest secrets most seniors skip is the power of anti-inflammatory eating. As we age, inflammation becomes a silent enemy. It creeps in slowly, affecting joints, memory, digestion, even your mood. But here's the good news. The right foods can fight it. You don't need a complex diet. Just start by focusing on adding in the good stuff. Colorful vegetables, berries, leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon or sardines, nuts, olive oil, and yes, even a little dark chocolate. These foods are packed with antioxidants and nutrients that help your body repair, protect, and thrive. Think about how you feel after a meal. If you're tired, bloated, or sluggish, your food might be working against you. But when your meals include more of what fuels you, suddenly you have more clarity, more energy, and even better sleep. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. And eating for longevity doesn't have to be boring. Try adding herbs like turmeric or ginger to your meals. Sip on green tea, swap white bread for whole grains. Each small change is a step closer to a stronger, more vibrant you. But just as important as what you eat is how you eat. Slowing down, chewing thoroughly, savoring flavors. These habits support digestion and help your body absorb nutrients better. So turn off the TV, sit at the table, and really enjoy your meals. Eating mindfully is one of the simplest longevity tools you can use, and yet most people skip it. Now let's move from the body to the brain, because what's the point of living longer if your mind isn't sharp and engaged? Mental decline is one of the biggest fears as we grow older, but there's powerful news. Your brain wants to grow, even now. The secret is neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire and adapt, no matter your age. And the most underused longevity secret here? Keep learning. The moment we stop challenging our minds, we start losing mental agility. But picking up a new skill, even something as simple as learning a new card game, practicing a language, trying a musical instrument, or doing a daily crossword, sends a powerful message to your brain. I'm still growing, and your brain responds. Synapses fire, connections strengthen, and you stay mentally young. But here's the thing, it's not about becoming an expert at anything. It's about staying curious. Try switching up routines. Use your non-dominant hand for tasks. Take a different route when you walk. These may seem small, but they keep your brain alert and engaged. It's like taking your mind to the gym, and the payoff is more clarity, better memory, and less risk of cognitive decline. And let's not forget the emotional side of brain health, because stress, anxiety, and unresolved emotions don't just weigh you down mentally, they impact your physical health too. That's where the next longevity secret quietly steps in. Emotional resilience. Life brings its share of heartache, especially with age. Loved ones pass, friendships change, bodies ache, but how you respond to life's ups and downs makes all the difference. Seniors with strong emotional resilience, those who learn to adapt, who seek out joy even in sorrow, who give themselves grace, tend to live longer and report a better quality of life. You might be thinking, that's easier said than done, and you're right. But emotional resilience isn't about being cheerful all the time. It's about allowing yourself to feel and then choosing not to stay stuck in the pain. Sometimes it means talking to someone you trust. Sometimes it's journaling or taking a long walk to clear your head. Other times it's simply pausing to notice the good. Sunlight through a window, the warmth of your favorite sweater, the sound of birds outside. The older we get, the more we realize that happiness isn't about big things. It's in the little repeated moments of peace. And when you start living from that place, you age differently. You carry yourself lighter, you recover faster, you live longer with more joy. So far, we've uncovered the power of purpose, the importance of staying socially active, the magic of daily movement, the healing nature of food, the mind's incredible ability to grow, and the quiet strength of emotional resilience. Each one of these can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. There's a quiet truth that many discover later in life. The real secret to longevity isn't just in the body, it's in the spirit. You can do everything right, eat well, stay active, keep your brain sharp, but if your days lack joy, connection, or a sense of meaning, something still feels missing. That's where the final and often most overlooked longevity secret lies. the power of daily gratitude and intentional living. You see, many people after 60 begin to feel invisible. The world seems to move on, faster and louder, and it's easy to wonder, do I still matter? But let me say this clearly, you absolutely do. In fact, your presence, your wisdom, your stories, and your choices matter more than ever. And one of the simplest, most transformative things you can do right now is to wake up each day with a sense of intention. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe you decide that today your purpose is to call an old friend, take a walk and notice 3 beautiful things, or cook a meal with love. Maybe your intention is to rest, to pray, to forgive someone, or even to forgive yourself. When you live with purpose, even in the smallest actions, you feel alive. You create momentum, you stop just existing and start truly living. And then there's gratitude. It might sound like a buzzword, but science continues to back up what the heart has known all along. Grateful people live longer, heal faster, and feel more fulfilled. Gratitude is like a light switch for your brain. It turns on calm, reduces stress hormones, and reminds your body that it's safe, that it's okay to relax, to heal, to breathe deeply. Try this. Each morning, before you reach for your phone or turn on the news, take 30 seconds to say or write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. I'm grateful for the warmth of this blanket. I'm thankful for my morning tea. I'm happy the sun is shining today. Watch how that one tiny shift changes the tone of your day. Gratitude helps you notice what's still good, and it invites more of it in. Now let's talk honestly. Not every day is easy. There are aches, there's loss, there are limitations you didn't have 20 years ago. But here's what's still in your control: how you show up, how you choose to respond, how you continue to invest in yourself. Because longevity isn't just about living to 90 or 100, it's about how you feel at 70, how much you laugh at 75, how loved you feel at 80. It's about the richness of your relationships, the stories you share, and the joy you still choose to seek. That's what real longevity looks like, and that's what you deserve. If you've made it this far in the video, let me tell you something from the heart. You're already on the path. Just by watching, listening, and opening yourself to growth, you're saying yes to a better, longer, more fulfilling life. And that's something to be proud of. Before we go, I want to encourage you, if something in this video resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. Which of these secrets have you already embraced? Which ones are calling to you right now? Maybe it's time to move a little more, to call an old friend, to add more color to your plate, or to simply breathe and smile a little deeper today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps others like you find this content. Subscribe to the channel for more encouragement, practical health tips, and inspiring reminders that your best years are not behind you, they're still being written. And share your thoughts in the comments. What's one habit you swear by for staying young at heart? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for spending your time with me today. It's a privilege to walk with you on this journey. Remember, age is just a number, but how you live now, that's the legacy. Here's to living fully, aging gracefully, and never skipping the secrets that keep us alive in every way that matters.
Thanks for watching.